Hello all, welcome to Mech Study official YouTube channel. Hope your preparation is going good. So today, as per the promise, I have started the series of work and time, and in this chapter we will going to all the cases which type of question is asked in almost all the examinations related to the PSU examination, related to the GATE and ESE examination. Even we can also take care about the calculation part, how you can solve within a short time. So all these important concepts related to the question, at least one question for the one type I have covered, and I have covered almost all the cases of questions which is coming in almost all the examination. So we, with consideration of all these things, we will begin with the chapter of work and time. So the first case which you need to observe that what type of question they have asked. Basically you need to observe the pattern so that you can solve the question within a short time. So basically we will discuss the types of question along with the categorization, how you can approach and how you can categorize your questions, and what was the required to solve that particular questions. So the first case which they have mentioned that, so basically time into efficiency is equal to what, which we all are known that about the particular formula. So format was that you need to basically give in with the time either work or efficiency, any of the three things of any of the three things is available in a question. You need to basically extract the data from the questions. So what you need to consider that in any of the question is given, please make sure that you need to make a pattern of these types of. Basically first column you need to have a efficiency, in that what was the person or who is involved in that particular type of work, who is involved to do that perform that particular work. After that you need to check with the time, what was the time required and what was the total work you need to perform it. So once you're done with the all these pattern and format, so basically you need to feed the data. Suppose A is a person and B is a person, two person are there, A and B, and they are perform the work of 20. There are 20 units of work. There are different format and different pattern of work. I will discuss later it, but before that there are 20 units of work and there are two person A and B working. A required 10 days, 10 units consider, because sometimes number of days, number of hours, different cases are there. So you can consider 10, suppose we can consider 10 days. Similarly for the B, there are 20 days required to complete that particular work. So what was the efficiency? So the total work, how you can get with the total work. Any of the cases, if questions is given, if not given, you can consider your own data. At the end the calculation and your data will be compare with the questions and get the final answer. So suppose the time you have considered that the 10, as per the question they have mentioned that the 10 days, and for the B require 20 days. You need to basically make sure that you need to have a LCM of 10 and 20, and once you're done with the LCM you will land up with the 20 for the 10 and 20 of LCM, and the 20 units of work is done by A and B. And once you have calculated the LCM, always make sure that the time you need to any of these data may have required to calculate the work. So basically either of the question they have mentioned as either time or work, but most of the time you will come across the time, and once you take the LCM of the time you will end up with the total work, how much unit they will perform that particular time durations, and the person who is involving in that particular work A and B. And after that you need to basically remember these equation which I have informed you earlier, like work equal to time into efficiency. Basically you need to calculate efficiency. So what you need to do, to work divided by time, you will end up with the efficiency which I have calculated over here. So basically to calculate the efficiency, 20 divided by 10 you will end up with the 2. This is efficiency of, this is efficiency of A. Similarly for the 20 divided by 20, the efficiency of B is 1, because I think you have idea about that work divided by time is land up with the efficiency which I have calculated over here. So at the end you need to calculate is what was the time required to calculate with two the person A and B, with both the person are working together. So what was the total work, that is 20 as per the unit which was given in the questions, and what was the total efficiency, because the time and efficiency relation with the work I have already informed over here. And if you put this formula, because 20 units of work and what was the efficiency, that is 2 and 1 for A and B, and if you put that, then final time required to calculate is 20 by 3. This is the final answer. You can also go with a different method. So the time required to calculate these types of question are maximum 35 to 40 seconds with this method. If you're going with the other method, you can try its own. It's taking more than 2 minutes for a single questions. So that's why I'll make these types of concepts related to the short types of videos. So going ahead with the next type, these are the only concepts. We are not solving any question. We will already made a few of the questions related to each and every type, which I have discussed later once I have completed all the cases. So to going ahead with the case 2, suppose there are 3 person A, B and C, and the first person required 22.5 days, second person required 11.25 days, and third person required 45 days. So you need to basically calculate, before that you need to calculate how much unit of work they will perform. So what we need to do, basically we need to consider the LCM of all the 3 person A, B and C. So basically 22.5 you can write as 45.2. Similarly for the 11.25 you can write as 45.4, and again 45 days is already in a 45. So you need to easily take LCM of 45, and if you get the total work, you need to divide with the number of time, that is number of days. You will get the final efficiency of that particular person. So to calculate the efficiency of A, so what was the total work, that is 45, divided by total time, that is 45 by 2. You will get the final efficiency of A is 2. I have already calculated over here. For the efficiency of A, the total work is, that is 45, and divide by time, that is 45 by 2 for the A, and you will get the efficiency of A. Similarly for the efficiency of B, 45 divided by 4, you will get the 45 divided by 45 by 4, you will land up with the final answer as a 4 for the efficiency of B. Similarly for the 45 divided by 45 for the C, you will get the efficiency of C is 1. So total efficiency was A, B and C was 2 plus 4 plus 1. You can add over there, you will get the final efficiency of A, B, C, that is 7. So total time calculate for efficiency, that is total time calculate when A, B, C are working together. Then the total time, that is T, you need to calculate there. What was the formula of that? So total time, that is work divided by efficiency. So what was the work? Work was 45, and the efficiency which you have already calculated for considering the 3. So the 45 divided by 7 is the final answer, which I have mentioned over there, like 45, that is the total unit of work. On what was the efficiency of all the 3 person A, B and C, that is 7, which I have calculated over here. And once you put all these things in a formula, you will get the final final number of days required to complete when all the person like A, B, C working together. So going ahead with the next case, similarly of all these cases are made. The next case, there are 2 person A and B. When A and B working together for the 24 days, and after that B left, and only A is working for the next 40 days, and when you need to calculate what was the total work done by the B, because I have calculated over here. So basically what you need to do, suppose they have given only, you need to have data with the time, that is number of days required for A and B working with the 24 days, and similarly for the B left that particular, and after that A will continue the same work for the next 40 days. So basically you need to do the perform the basic format of that particular questions, and after that you need to take a LCM of that total number of days which is required. Now once you get the LCM, we will find the total work, what was the unit of work, that is 20, which I have mentioned over here. There is some light in color, but you can just consider over here. So after that, once you calculate the total work, and after that you need to find the what was the efficiency of these persons. So for the 120, if you divide by 24, you will get the 5. There is total efficiency when A and B working together. Similarly for the 120, if you divide with the 40, you will get the answer of 3, that is the A when working individually person, and at that time the efficiency of A was 3. Total when they are working together, A plus B, total efficiency was 5. When A is working personally like single, then the efficiency was 3. Then what was the efficiency of B? If you minus A efficiency in that particular the efficiency of total, then you will find that the B efficiency only was 2, which I have calculated over here. A efficiency was given in a question like 3, which I have calculated, and total efficiency was 5. 5 minus 3, you will get the total efficiency of B, which is not the unit of that particular case. And what was the days the B has working before left the work? So the you have idea about the total work, that is 120, and efficiency of B was 2. If you divide 120 divide by 2, you will get the 60 days of B working together with A. After that he left the work. So this is the case 3. Most of the examination like GATE and ESE, even though for the PSU they are asking these types of question, and you are going with the rational method, and so many steps you are doing, and if you basically follow this, then definitely you will solve this type of question within a short time. So going ahead with the next case, the case number 4, there are a few cases, like few cases, so that you can observe the question, how you can approach that particular question. But there is one thing common in each case. I have made the pattern of format of question in each case are same. You need to basically categorize your format, and after that you can easily solve whatever they have asked in the questions. So basically there are total A, B, C, they are 3 person, they are working together, and what was the efficiency of the question, what was the day required at the end, we will find. Before that they have mentioned that when A and B are working 20 days, after that B and C are working for the 15 days, and C and A are working. There are a few cases I have mentioned that I exactly did not go with the question what they have asked, but they have mentioned like A, B working for the next 20 days, B and C working 15 days, C and A working 30 days. Basically what you need to do, first take the LCM of these 3 days, and you will get around 60 unit of work. And once you get the work, basically you need to divide and get the find the efficiency, that is what was the efficiency of A and B when working. Then you will find the 3. Similarly for the B and C, if you divide 60 divided by 15, you will get the 4. And similarly for the 30 divided by 60 divided by 30, you will get the efficiency of C and A when working together. So if you add, basically you need to find the efficiency of individual. Any of the questions you need to calculate whatever they have asked. Before that you make sure that you need to calculate all the efficiency individually, so that as per the question you can calculate almost all the data whatever they have mentioned in the questions. So the what was the, if you add all the 3 equations like A, B and B, C and C, A, and you will find that there are 2A, there are 2B, and there are 2C, like A over here, A over here, B over here, B over here, and C over here. Similarly C over here. If you add that, there are 2A, 2B, 2C, and if you add that, then you will get the A plus B working 3, B plus C 4, and C plus A 2. So 3 plus 4 7 plus 2, that is 9, and there are 2 times. So if you divide 9 by 2, you will get the A plus B plus C, they are working together with the 4.5 efficiency. What was the total efficiency if they are working, that is 4.5. So individually if you want to calculate, you can calculate it based on the data. But total number of days what they have worked, that is 60 days they have worked. And if you calculate the individual efficiency, you can also calculate over here, over there as well, because the total data which they have provided, you can easily divide and get the final. So what was the number of days required A plus B plus C working, that is total work time in the work unit was 60, and the total they have worked together with the efficiency of 9 by 2. If you divide 60 divided by 9 by 2, you will land up with the 40 by 3, that is 40 by 3 days of working they are working together. So going ahead with the next type of cases, what they have asked in the next type of questions. So most of the cases, one of the member of the team, they have left or joined within the team, so that the total work and total time are maybe vary, because when any of the person left the work, then your total time is increased, and any of the person who is joined the team, then the total working time of individual has been decreased. So this type of question is also asked in different cases of examination, like in a GATE mostly these types of, and one of the more type of questions is also asked. I'll just mention over there what type of question is asked in which types of examinations. So suppose they have any person who is working in a team, and A has done the work for the next 30 days, and after that B has worked for the 40 days, and total work you will get for being taking an LCM of 30 and 40, that is 120. And to calculate the efficiency, 120 divided by 30, that is total work divided by time, you will get the efficiency. And how you will get the efficiency, 120 divided by 30, you will get the 4. Similarly for the 120 divided by 40, you will get the 3, that is the efficiency of A and B. So once you get the efficiency, what they have mentioned in a question, A and B working together for the 6 days, you need to take care about the number of days what the person who is working, and after that which person who is going to left. So after that the remaining work is completed by B, only B is working after the 6 days. So basically work is equal to efficiency into time, which I have informed you at the start of the video. If you do not watch properly, then at least go from the start and take care of all the cases and what was the format which I have mentioned in the questions. So basically you have already worked for the 6 days A and B, and after that you need to get what was the total work which they have worked. So to calculate the total work, the efficiency of A and B was 4 and 3. So you need to mention the efficiency, that is 4 and 3. After that you need to take care about the time. What the time they have worked, that is 6 days. So efficiency into time. 4 plus 3, that is efficiency. After time over here, once you put the time 4 plus 3, 7, 7 into 6, 42. Then total work they have completed within a 6 days was 42. Then what was the total work which need to perform, that is 120. 120 are the total work, and they have already completed with the 42 unit of work. So basically remaining work was that 120 minus 42. If you they have already performed this 42, and you will left with only 78 unit of work is left. So what was the time required to perform by B? The efficiency of B was 3 and the total work was 78. If you divide 78 by 3, basically formula efficiency into time equal to work. So they have already known with the work, and you have already known the efficiency of B, which is 3. And if you divide the total work, that is 78 divided by 3, you will end up with the 26 days required to complete the remaining work by B. And what was the total time required to complete A? What was the total time which the B has been worked in an organization, that is 6, which I have already informed you that the A and B performed 6 days with the together working with the same projects. So the total time required for the B, that is 6, they have already worked earlier, and 26 days they have worked individually. Then if you added the total time required that performed by B, that is 32 days. So you will end up with the final answer. These types of question is also asked in different examinations, so that you need to aware of the words they have asked. If you ask about the remaining work, what was the time to complete the remaining work, and what was the time that B has been worked in that particular project. So you need to consider these cases while reading the question, and make sure that the word is most important in such a questions. So going ahead with the next case, that is, this is also important question they have directly asked, and sometimes the question, these types of question not click at all. So might be you have skipped these types of question as well. So make sure that you have idea about that. That is MDS, man days hours, like these types of question is asked. So basically start with these types of case. You need to remember that basically formula, once again I have revised that time into efficiency equal to work. Make sure that in all the cases you need to go with this formula only. I have given only one formula, and you need to remember this formula only, and make sure that you need to remember the format, that is efficiency into person, again that after that the time of required that particular person, and there is total work. You need to remember this particular format which I have mentioned in each and every question. But starting from this case, you have a little bit different observation from these types of question. They have mentioned that there are 3 women, in that there are 10 men, and there are 2 child. They are efficiency are all these person are different because the age gap is in almost all the cases are different. If any of the question is mentioned about the end, like 3 women and 2 men are working with any of the projects, so in that case you need to add a plus sign, that is the efficiency you need to add. And any of the case, like they have mentioned 3 women or 10 men, in that case you need to consider as a equal sign, so that you have an idea about that these words. So that's why I have mentioned over here. So given with the basic example, I have considered that there are questions in that there are different cases are there, but to begin with that I have just considered a simple question, so that you will get the brief idea how the questions are coming. So they have mentioned in a question that man and if woman efficiency is 2:1, that is man efficiency is twice that's the woman, and they have mentioned that you need to calculate the total work, and they are working with the 5 days. So as per the question we will frame in that particular format. So there are 5 men and 10 women, and they are working for the next 5 days. So after that you need to take a ratio over there which I have mentioned over here. If you get the idea, you can easily put it over here and solve this, because it's the basic question and easy questions as well. So the 5 men equal to 2 women, that is put in a 10 women and 10 women, and they are working with them 5 days. Then the total work was 100 women, they are working together. In that situation you will get the total work. They are not asking with the total work in that particular format of question. They are asking in any of the case, either men working with that or 100 women, or any of the women working with that. In such a situation, if they provide any of the data apart from this, you can calculate the final answer. Most of the question you need to compare the data, and you will get the ratio and put the final answer in that particular format. So do not worry about the data which is given in that man or woman or child, any of the cases. You need to get the final answer as per the questions which they have mentioned over there. So now I have completed almost all the cases which is coming related to work and time, and in the next video we will continue the questions related to all the 7 cases, so that you will get the idea how you can solve this method or this shortcut with the questions, how you can apply this shortcut with the question, how much time required to solve this types of question. You can consider maximum 45 to 1 minute these types of question required to complete it. So I hope you will understand these lectures, and if you think these videos are informative, at least do a like and share with your friends and subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.